Hey everybody, it's the Cartoonkid back again with another fantastic fanfic idea. And today I'm bringing you Freedom Fighters versus Fatal 5. Say that 5 times fast. Anyway, you're probably wondering why did I come up with this? Well, to be fair, we're still very part of the whole Sonic team, and and it's pretty much a classic superhero trope for the heroes to go into the future to have time travel related shenanigans. It's only fair that I make a sort of Sonic related story that involves, pretty much the exact same plot of a certain Justice League movie of a similar title. But I digress. Anywho, story. In Mobius's far future, the Freedom Legion in headquarters comes under attack by a sinister group known as the Fatal Five. Mano, a dark echidna with destructive touch powers, Thanar, Thanrock, a half-mechanized fox, and, and Persuader, a massive bear wielding a quantum axe. They storm the facility seeking the chronosphere, a device capable of time travel. Silver, alongside Groose the Bat, Silver the Hedgehog, alongside Groose the Bat, and Tail, his future descendant Miles, desperately tries to defend the sphere. Despite their valiant efforts, villain Despite their valiant efforts, the Fatal Five overpower them. As the villains activate the sphere, Silver lunges at them, getting caught in the temporal field. The sphere activates in a brilliant flash of energy, sending them hurtling through, through the time stream. The chronosphere materializes in Central City, crashing near the downtown district. Silver lands roughly in the Night Babylonian zone of Station Square. Sorry, the sphere materializes in Central City, crashing near the downtown district. Silver lands roughly in the Night Babylon zone of Station Square. During the chaotic arrival, Silver's psychic stabilizers, specialized rings he needs to control his increasingly powerful abilities, shatter beyond repair. Silver's behavior becomes erratic as his powers fluctuate wildly. Objects float around him unpredictably as his psychokinesis slips from his control. Shadow apprehends the disoriented Silver and brings him to a gun containment facility. Meanwhile, Sonic discovers the chronosphere and brings it to Tails' workshop for analysis. The sphere, the stasis field, which had trapped the Fatal Five during transit, fails when Tails attempts to study it. The villains break free, severely injuring Sonic before escaping into the city. Amy Rose has been in seclusion since barely surviving an encounter with Metal Sonic months earlier. The traumatic experience left her afraid to leave her home, despite being chosen by a mysterious chaos emerald that seems to respond uniquely to her emotions, forming energy constructs around her hands when she focuses. Elsewhere, Marine the raccoon attempts to prove herself worthy of joining the Heroes United team, joining the Freedom Fighters by stopping a hostage situation orchestrated by a mercenary calling himself Bloodsport. Her inexperience causes complications despite good intentions. A news report about the Fatal Five's escape triggers Silver's memories. He breaks out of the gun facility, his powers momentarily stabilizing with his renewed purpose. Sonic, Shadow, Blaze, Tails, and Knuckles gather to discuss the mysterious attackers. From Silver's ramblings before he escaped, Shadow deduces the Fatal Five are targeting Amy and her newly manifested emerald powers. When the villains attack Amy's home, Silver arrives first to defend her. The Freedom Fighters follow, engaging in an intense battle that forces the Fatal Five to retreat. In the aftermath, Silver and Amy form a connection, both understanding what it means to struggle with powers beyond their control. Blaze uses her connection to the Soul Emeralds to create a psychic link between herself, Shadow, Amy, and Silver, allowing them to witness Silver's memories of the future. They see the Freedom Legion's battle against the complete Fatal Five, which ended with the capture of Emerald Empress, a mysterious female hedgehog with power over the Master Emerald's energy, and Validus, a hulking, mindless creature of pure chaos energy. Since no person in the future could contain them, the Legion sent them to the ancient Echidna civilization in the past, a time when chaos energy was better understood and controlled. Upon awakening from the vision, the heroes receive an ultimatum from Mano. Surrender Amy or Tharok will detonate chaos energy bombs across Mobius. The first explosion rocks Central City, forcing the Freedom Fighters to respond. Left behind with Silver at Tails' workshop, Amy hears Tharok's voice through her emerald. Compelled to save innocent lives, she surrenders herself to the Fatal Five, unwillingly helping them breach the ancient Echidna prison where Emerald Empress and Validus are held. Despite interference from Jakal and Chaos, the guardians of the prison, Emerald Empress and Validus are freed. When Amy fights back, Persuader's quantum axe shatters her emerald connection. Emerald Empress then absorbs the Master Emerald's energy, and the Fatal Five return to the present to recover the chronosphere. Silver alerts the Freedom Fighters about Amy's abduction. They race to the Fatal Five's location, a hidden Eggman base where the villains have taken the Chaos Sphere. A fierce battle ensues, but Emerald Empress seduce the heroes with her newly enhanced powers. She reveals her master plan to use the Energy, Master Emerald's energy to destabilize Mobius's core, destroying the planet and preventing the Freedom Legion from ever forming in their time. In the ancient Echidna ruins, Amy reconnects with her emerald powers through sheer determination. The emerald responds to her courage, reforming around her wrist as energy gauntlets. She teleports to the Eggman base and brings the structure down on the Fatal Five, disrupting their plan. Sonic, Amy, and Silver persuade Empress as pursue Emerald Empress as she launches the corrupted Master Emerald energy towards Mobius's core. Despite their speed, they cannot intercept it before it plunges into the planet's center, causing catastrophic tremors. Silver realizes what he must do. With a knowing look at his new friends, he flies into the glowing fissure. Using his psychokinesis at full power, no longer held back by his stabilizers, Silver contains and reverses the destructive energy, repairing the planet's core. The effort proves too much for Silver, who disappears in a flash of light as the planet stabilizes. As the freedom fighters commemorate Silver's heroism, a temporal portal opens. Members of the Freedom Legion step through, having come from the future to honor their fallen comrade. They reveal that Silver's sacrifice has been recorded in history as the moment that inspired the formation of their group. Shadow approaches Marie, informing her that she has been invited to join the freedom fighters. With newfound confidence, she accepts, ready to live up to Silver's legacy of heroism. In the final scene, a small glimmer of blue light pulses deep within the planet's core, suggesting that perhaps Silver's energy has become one with Mobius itself, forever protecting the world he saved. And yeah, this is my best attempt at a Sonic version of Justice League versus Fatal Five. But that's just me. And as for why I came up with this idea, like I have to ask, like you need to ask, the Sonic DC crossover thing? Yeah. Suffice to say, hey, I'm gonna run this idea to the ground until either the comic is fully complete or until I get bored. Knowing myself, probably the latter. But I digress. Anyway, this is pretty much all I got for today, so please be sure to like, favorite, and subscribe if you kind of like this idea. And if you do like it, want to use it, improve on it a little bit, all I simply ask is credit for the idea. Okay, bye.